Hello everyone, my name is Mike. Today I'm going to be showing you how to run a select and update statement. To get started, the first thing we're going to do is click on the new query here at the top of the screen. And we'll want to be sure to select the proper database. So I'm going to go ahead and select the CIS 117DB here. And then the table that I want to run my select and update statements against is the customers table. So the first statement we'll run is select star from customers. And we can see here at the bottom of the screen that there is a total of 25 customers in the customers table. What I'd like to do is update the customer first name and customer last name columns for customer ID number 1. So what we're going to try to do is change Cora Blanca's name to be my name, Mike James. Okay, so in order to do this, we're going to want to start out by using the update command. So we'll say update customers, and then we're going to tell SQL which columns we want to update. So that's going to be the customer first name, and we're going to set the customer first name equal to Mike, and then we're also going to want to set the customer last name. We'll set that one equal to James. Okay, so one thing to note here is if we were to run this statement as is right now, what would happen is we'd update every single customer's first name and last name in the customers table to be Mike James, and that's not what we're trying to do here. So before we run this statement, we're going to want to add a where clause here to make sure that we only update the first customer ID in the table. So I'm going to say where customer ID equals 1. So now at this point, I think it's pretty safe for us to go ahead and run the statement. It's going to update the customers table and set the customer first name equal to Mike and the last name equal to James in the instance where the customer ID is 1. So we'll hit F5 to run that statement. And we can see that one row was affected. So that's a good sign because we were only attempting to update one row in the table. Now what I'd like to do is rerun that select statement so that we can see the changes we made to the table. So as you can see here for customer ID number 1, the customer first name got changed to Mike and the last name got changed to James. All right, so let's say we actually did not want to leave the data that way. We could go ahead and change it right back to be Cora Blanca. So I will copy and paste my update statement and just quickly change the first name here to Cora and the last name back to Blanca. And we'll select that statement, hit F5 to run it. We can see that once again a single row was affected, and we'll rerun our select statement one last time to see that the customer ID number 1, first name and last name fields or columns got changed back to Cora Blanca. So that's pretty much it for today. Thank you for watching, everyone.